Hey everybody, welcome to week 4 of online learning. This is the video to help you kind of guide yourself through the week. This week is going to be pretty similar to a lot of the other weeks we've had, but also have one assignment that kind of drags through this week and all the way through to next week. So again, hopefully you're watching this video and so you're on this overview page. Suggested activity for today, which is Monday. Watch this video, post your Flipgrid. And the Flipgrid has this question. We're about 1/3 of the way done with the distance learning process for the year. How has your attitude changed from day one until right now? What's the same? What's different? After that, we have our article of the week again this week. That should be done by Tuesday. This one is, I know we talked in some of the Google Meets about conspiracy theories that were happening during the coronavirus. So the article that I pulled is going to compare the conspiracy theories that are happening during this time today with conspiracy theories that happened during the Black Plague. So conspiracy theories and connection to the past. You'll see that there are a lot of similarities, that things haven't changed all that much, even though things have changed a lot. Write a half-page response about what you read. That'll be on Google Classroom. And the prompts to help you write that half-page response will be there as well. For Modest Proposal, you guys should have read that last week. And I know I talked to some of you who did. It was pretty dark humor. His response to the problem of poverty in Ireland was cannibalism. Sell babies, eat them, get a lot of money for them. Was he serious? Of course not. So his proposal was satire to kind of make fun of all of the really bad proposals that were happening at the time, things that weren't legitimate, things that didn't take people's emotions into account. So he came up with a very bad idea to help solve a problem. You guys are going to do the same thing for the next 2 weeks. So there's a project, and there are 3 choices for the project. You are going to think about a problem in the world, a social issue, and think about a terrible way to solve that social issue in the same way Jonathan Swift did. So you're using satire. You're going to show this proposal in one of 3 ways. Either one, you're going to create a fake news broadcast. So think about the weekend update we watched 2 weeks ago now. You're basically going to create your own version. You're going to look at a few different social issues that are taking place right now, come up with jokes, and create a news broadcast. If you don't want to put yourself on video like that, you're more of a writer, you can create your own version of a modest proposal. So I've put some examples in there as well on the Google Classroom page, but you can write your own 2-page essay where you come up with a social issue and what a terrible, terrible solution is to solve it. The last option, if you are more artistic, you can either create a comic book with 15 panels. So if you're an artist, this one's for you. Or if you like making memes, you can create a meme collage of 20 memes or more that help tell a story of a social issue, a way to solve the problem, and how it's going to look in the world. And remember, it's a terrible way to solve the problem. If you do the meme collage, you must create all of the memes. You cannot pull them from anywhere else. You must actually create all the different memes. The assignments are all going to be on the e-learning part of Classroom. So you'll see there's an actual assignment here with all of the materials and with the example modest proposal writings. This has the rubric on it as well, so you can go to all of those. A reminder of the elements of satire on here. We've gone through these a few times this year. And then part 1 is due this week, the pre-writing. You're going to answer these 5 questions based on the social issue that you've determined. You're going to think about what is your outrageous solution to the problem? How would that solution be implemented? what people would endorse your solution. You can tell me fictional people for that as well. What objections might you encounter? And then what is an appropriate closing for your proposal? So for this week, just the answers to these questions are due so that I know what you're focusing on and what you're going to be doing. Then for next week, the entire project is due. So you have 2 weeks to get this done, either writing a 2-page response, creating a 2-minute video where you're making jokes about daily news, or the comic book or meme collage where you are telling a story through art that is just like what you read in Modest Proposal. Um, I hope you guys are doing well. Remember, you should also be updating your quarantine journal at least 3 times a week. We have our meetings. Meetings got a little small this week. So remember, on Tuesday, first and second hour are meeting at 2. Thursday, third and fifth at 2. Friday, we have an all class meeting at 2. I'm guessing that you will need a lot of help during this time. So take advantage of those meeting times. The pre-writing is due Friday, along with the article of the week and the flip grid. Then the project is due next week on Friday. Grades are totally updated. Actually, I'm finishing last week's work, but progress reports are coming out this week. I have to update by 3:30, so they'll be in by then. My work examples are here, so how it's going in the gradebook is right there. And then remember, any missing work you can still turn in. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you stay safe and have a good week.